Okay, so I realised there are literally no Stand By Me ex-listeners on YouTube, so I decided to make one for myself. So this is a Teddy Duchamp ex-reader, part 1, and it's titled The Long Summer. Better keep moving, Ace said, glancing back to you. I'm fine, you said, even though your legs ached and sweat ran down your back. Ace and his friends were already half a block ahead, shoving each other, joking, daring each other to kick gravel. Cigarette smoke trailed from Ace's mouth, curling lazily in the summer heat. You adjusted your backpack and jogged to catch up. Eyeball Chambers leaned against a wall, arms crossed, and gave you a sharp look. You sure you can keep up? He asked. I'm fine, you snapped. Ace glanced back with a half smirk that he always wore. Finally decided to follow. Took you long enough. You rolled your eyes. Had to make sure there was no road falling apart. Ace laughed. Careful, don't break my little sister. You shoved his shoulder. Try it again and see what happens. Eyeball snickered. Better watch out, Ace, she's got attitude. Yeah, Ace said. Keep your mouth shut, Eyeball. The group cut down an alley behind the hardware store, boots crunching the gravel and broken glass. Someone kicked a tin can, laughter echoing off the walls. You kept close, cigarette tucked between your fingers, trying not to let them see how tired you felt. Ace stood at the edge of the tracks, hands on his hips. Come on, let's see if we can find something worth doing, he said. I'm coming. You stepped forward. Figured you would, Ace said with a grin. Eyeball muttered something, but you ignored him. The sun was lowering, turning the track silver. Ace and his friends ran ahead, joking, shoving each other, daring each other to step closer to the edge. You followed carefully, keeping pace. By the time they started heading back, the heat had softened into a glowing evening. You walked beside Ace, legs sore but proud. When you reached the street, Ace tossed a cigarette butt onto the curb. Home, he said. You stepped onto the porch. Pop's gonna flip if he finds out I was with you, you muttered. Ace snorted. Pops don't care. He's asleep or reading paper, you're fine. Eyeball laughed at him behind. Better hope so. Last time someone got caught, it wasn't pretty. You look at him. Yeah, I remember. Ace grinned. Don't get used to being careful. You might drag into trouble. You sighed and pushed the door open. Inside, the house smelled faintly of dust and old wood. Pop Merrill's chair sat in the corner, empty but solid, a quiet reminder of who ruled the house. You dropped your backpack and leaned against the wall. Home sweet home, you muttered, lighting a cigarette and taking a slow drag. The burn calmed your racing heart a little. Outside, Ace and his friend's voice drifted into my bedroom. It wasn't fancy. A desk, bed, posters of my favourite bands, Elvis Presley, Buddy Holly, Richie Valens and Johnny, and the Hurricanes, and bands that were popular at the time. A wardrobe, and my brother's secret stash of weed on my pillow that my brother made me keep in my room, and not his. The clatter of gravel and laughter faded as Ace and his friends headed back down to the street, leaving only the faint echo of their voices behind. You dropped your backpack on the floor with a soft thump, fingers still sticky from the cigarettes you brought. Finally, you muttered, letting out a slow breath. It's quiet now. Ace leaned against the doorframe, one leg bent, lighting another cigarette, smoke curled lazily under his face. Quiet, don't get used to it. I'm still here, he said. You rolled your eyes. Yeah, I know, you never leave me alone anyways. He grinned. Good, I like having my little sister around. Makes life interesting. You laughed softly, shaking your head. Yeah, sure. Interesting. You stubbled out his cigarette on the porch. And Ace Ace stubbed out his cigarette on the porch step and tossed the bud into the yard. Eyeball and the rest of the guys are gone, he said. For now. For now? You repeated, raising an eyebrow. Ace shrugged. They're idiots. They'll come back looking for trouble like always. Can't help it. Castle Rock's full of them. You cross your eyes and watch him. You're one of them. You know that, right? Ace smirked, lighting another cigarette. Yeah, but I'm the boss of it. You groaned, leaning against the wall. And I don't know why I even follow you. 'Cause you're stubborn, Ace said, exhaling smoke. And secretly, you like it. Maybe, you muttered, trying to hide your grin. The house was quiet now, Pop's old chair sitting in the corner like it always did. A solid, watchful presence in the room for now. For a moment, everything outside felt far away. The street, the boys, the heat, the chaos. Just the two of you and the faint smell of smoke and the soft hum of the ceiling fan. You think Pop will notice I was out with him? You asked. Ace laughed. Nah, he just buried in paper or napping. You're fine, don't push it too far. You nodded, though your mind was already racing ahead, thinking of the next time you'd follow him, the next adventure, the next scrape. The front door clicked shut behind the last of Ace's friends, and the quiet settled over the house like a soft blanket. You leaned back against the wall, cigarette still in hand, and thought, this summer was already shaping to be nothing like the others. The clatter of the gravel and the laughter faded as Ace and his friends headed back down to the street, leaving only the faint echoes of their voices behind. You dropped your backpack on the floor with a soft thud, fingers still sticky from the cigarette you bought. Finally, it's quiet now.